Yes, good evening to the participants of the SLW-670, that is the Advanced Intellectual Property Law. You are welcome, Karibu Sana, of my today hybrid class that is 13-01-2023 Friday. Participants, anyone can unmute and read what I posted on the screen so that I am with you and you are with me and both are traveling or the sailing in the same boat. Participants, read what I posted on the screen so that you and I sailing in the same boat to reach to the destination. Unmute and read what I posted on the screen. Timothy, are you hearing me? Could you see my screen? You have to unmute and give me the answer. Okay, without wasting the time, yes, I wrote, welcome to the students of the SLW-670 to my virtual hybrid classes on traditional knowledge, that is virtual indigenous knowledge. Yes, without wasting the time, let me go to our class. Yes, today see what is the traditional medicine, not medicine, traditional knowledge. Yes, Timothy, are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, sir.
Very good, very good. Read what I put on the screen. What I posted on the screen.
Yeah, innovation based on TK may benefit from patent, trademark, and geographical indication protection, or be protected as a trade.
Yes. Go ahead.
Be protected, yeah. Be protected as a trade secret or confidential informations. However, traditional knowledge as such, knowledge that has ancient roots and is often oral, is not protected by conventional intellectual property IP in black system.
Yes.
Defensive
Yeah, that much is enough. That much is enough. Say, if you happen to see our syllabus, I will show you the syllabus also. If you happen to see the syllabus, it is there in the second chapter because we covered the first unit or chapter, what do you call it? And here I can show you the thing. Yes, it is there. General issues are in intellectual property. 2.2, we cover the entrepreneurship and property in the investment. And when the 2 comes to the matter, the 2.3 is concerned, it is a patent law. That is protection of the traditional knowledge. Is it visible?
It's not visible.
No.
Just what I'm seeing, because yes, it is visible.
Yes. So, in the patent law, production of traditional knowledge, we throw light on it, and production of the traditional medicine, we throw light on it, production of genetic resources, and what is the development of the course of the jurisprudence should be there in the patent law. So, first we can start with the Tanzania, we can extend to the African continent or the East Africa, where our knowledge would be there. So now, without come to our point of study is concerned, yes, innovations based on the TK. What is TK?
Pasa.
Traditional knowledge.
Okay, sir.
TK means traditional knowledge. And there is another word also there. We can say domestic, the innovatory knowledge or inside knowledge or another terminology also there. They can indigenous knowledge. IK. So now the benefit from the patent. See, generally, the intellectual property depends upon what type of the property would be there and would you have a rights over there. For instance, if you invented a new variety of the what I say michele means rice, yes, you can make the patent to it. And you heard it, Kerala rice or Imbeya rice, very good. What is the number one rice in Tanzania? I am asking the question. If you know it, you give me the answer.
Repeat your question, please.
What is the number one rice, R-I-C, michele in Kiswahili?
Okay. Was in Mbeya region.
Okay. So, even a new variety has made it over there, and the people, they cannot tap your intellectual property right by using that it. You can protect them and go to the office. There you can rake the registration of the patent so that nobody could exploit your innovation. So, depending upon that one patent and trademarks regarding the commercial transactions are concerned, there is a logos are there, trademarks are there, and geographical indication. For instance, you say Mutwara. What is Mutwara famous for?
Is Korosho.
Karosho. And also Mutwara is famous for Panya Kula.
Is cashew nut, so-called Kolosho.
Amna Keshan and Panya. Kula Panya.
Yes. How do you know, Prof, that
Mimi Muindia Chaga. Muindia Chaga Rango Kabila Mimi.
Okay.
Monsieur Kimeo. Okay, come to the point.
Okay.
So, geographical indications, protections, be protected as a trade secret or confidential information because these are all comes under the intellectual property. However, traditional knowledge, as such, knowledge that has ancient roots and is often oral, like Sumbawanga, Maganga, Mingi Sanapale, and there are
Yes.
many traditional healers are there, and of course they know the black magic also. Yeah, so they are very expert in the black magic also. Sometimes they will make you such a thing you can be bewildered, you can be miracle, you feel miracle. Such a things they do have it. Of course, it is either God has bestowed them or they have the perverted knowledge, they do have it. We are not concerned about it. But even the mythology also there, the black magic is there. Even a Quran also there is there. In the Bible also it is there. Anyway, come to our point, study is concerned. The traditional knowledge that has been ancient roots and is often oral. It is not because it comes from the forefathers to the grandsons. Am I right?
Yes.
Is not protected by the conventional intellectual property. Excuse me. And these knowledge will not protected it because it come orally, it is passed on orally. But somebody may tap it also. They use it, they exploit it, they can make the money. Am I right?
Yes.
There are several traditional medicines are there. It will be cured by the roots of the tree or bushes, the bark of the bushes, by the leaves of the bushes, and by the syrup of the bushes, and because they are all medicinal plants. Is it clear?
Yes.
And in the Tanzania, where we will find a lot of medicinal plants in the forest. Did you understand my question first?
I understand the question, please, sir.
I asked the question where the traditional medical plants where a disease will be cured either by the roots of the plant, bark of the plant, fruits of the plant, leaves of the plant, could be used as a medicine. Where such plants are more in Tanzania, are grown
Yes.
by the government of Tanzania. If you know it, you tell me. If you don't know it, say pass on. Don't waste the time.
Pasa.
Even myself also doubtful, but there are many plants would be there in the Kilimanjaro, on the hillside.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
But even certain places, the government will keep the nursery of the plants for making the medicine. Even the snake parks are there. The government will take the poison from the snakes and they use in the medicine. Are you following me?
Yes, I'm following you.
Where is the snake park there in Tanzania? Snake park. SNAKE, snake.
Snake Park. So I don't know where it is located, but I've been hearing about it.
It is near Arusha, is there.
Okay.
And they take the poison from the snakes and they can use it in medicines. So now, see, these are all the traditional way of healing the things. And you know, eucalyptus oil, eucalyptus tree. Answer yes or no.
Pardon?
Eucalyptus tree. 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 T.
Yes.
From there, you can also prepare the medicine which is good for the headache and good for the pain.
Yes.
So these are all the traditional medicines and traditional preparations and traditional foods. And these are, it will not be protected, somebody will exploit it. You know, neem, 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 Imti Arbaini.
Yes.
Why do you say Imti Arbaini? Why don't you say Imti Hamsini?
I don't know, sir, but always people have been speaking about Mwarobaini. And
No,
that,
why not Hamsini?
so I have to make investigation for it
That
so I can
means
understand.
Imti Arbaini means the Imti make it a cure to the 40 types of diseases. Arbaini diseases, Gonjwa in Kiswahili. It will cure it.
Okay.
Even bark, useful. Roots, mizizi. Najua mizizi.
Yes.
What is that?
This is just that have been used even to treat the people who are sick, actually.
Roots. Root is called mizizi.
Yes.
And bark, leaves, fruits, even neem syrup. They will tap it and use it. That's good for health. So, excuse me. So, two aspects of the positive production of the TK. What is TK?
Traditional knowledge.
I appreciate. Akili Ipo. TK by IP rights are being explored. Number one, preventing unauthorized use by the other people. And number two, active exploitation of the TK when it's a traditional knowledge by the originating the community itself, which is coming from the originating the community. You know the Masai,
Yes, I know.
and they
Yes.
don't get the goatee pain, and they, even though they eat the mbuzi more. Did you get my point?
Yeah, pardon, please.
They eat imbuzi, the goat meat.
Yes.
But the people
Yes.
say if you eat the goat meat more, you'll get the goiter,
Yes.
a knee pain. Is it?
Yes.
But they do consume some of the herbs. That's why they don't have any pain at all. Is it
Yes.
clear?
Yes, and I even myself see them to the hospital and get treatment.
Yes. That is a very good. And it doesn't have the side effects. It doesn't have the side effects, natural medicine. But if you take the allopathic
Yes.
medicine, it is having the side effects. Am I right?
Yes, but some others are just saying that if you consume much traditional medicine, maybe they can destroy the liver.
See, anything should be at the normal quantity. There is a saying is there, an apple a day keeps away the doctor. Did you get my point? An
Yes.
apple per day, if you consume it or if you eat it, it keeps away the doctor. That means you don't get any sickness. Is it clear?
Yes.
It doesn't mean that if you eat 10 at a time in the morning, it becomes indigestion and you will vomit it. Am I right?
Yes.
A day, an apple per day, it keeps away the doctor. If you eat the apple per day, one, you will become more healthy. If you want to become more healthy, can you eat 10 or 20 apples in a day and at one time? Say, please speak.
Pasa.
I ask a simple question to you. If you eat
Yes.
one apple per day, your health is good. Is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
So, if you want to eat more good, can you eat 20 apples in a day?
No.
Why?
It depends, sir.
You cannot eat anything more quantity, you cannot digest it.
Yes.
Do you drink Pombe? Sir Siri.
Yes.
Okay, how many
Yes, I
bottles
drink.
you drink?
How many bottles I drink?
Yeah.
Almost 6, 4,
It is
3, but
Asudi
not
Paga
more.
Gioni or in 1 hour.
If
Time is consumed more, you can drink more. If
yes,
time
yes,
is less, you consume less. But
yes.
in 1 hour, can you drink 10 bottles of beer?
In 1 hour,
In 1 hour.
yeah, it is possible.
What will happen if you drink?
Of
You
course,
will
it
vomit
should not be
it.
good.
You will vomit it. Tapika.
Yes, I have a lot of hangover, and yes, I vomit a lot of hangover, and I not feel good.
That is the reason. Anything which will take in a limited quantity, then it become a medicine. If the same medicine, if you take in a unlimited quantity, it becomes a poison.
Yes.
Do you say Davala Duka Baridi? There is written on the Kyo poison. Did you see any time?
Yes.
Because if you don't know what it is, if you consume it, it becomes a poison. So your blood pressure, either high would be the dangerous, low would be the dangerous. Then you should be kati.
Yes.
Neither you should be like a mama antilie, nor should be like a munubamba. Kati.
Yes.
Yes, that is the call a limited quantity, a suitable quantity, a proportionate size. Do you?
Yes.
Good. Despite the fact that there is still not a acceptable definition of the traditional knowledge, there is no clear-cut definition about the traditional knowledge. TK is in accordance to the World Intellectual Property Organization, that is called WIPO. WI
IP.
is
IPO.
what type of abbreviation it is? Is it there are 4 types of the abbreviations? I don't know whether I taught to you or not.
Yes.
Whether I taught? 4 type of abbreviation. Number 1, initialism. Number 2, acronym. Number 3, shortening. Number 4, contraction. Did I?
Yes.
So now WIPA is, what is that? In which category it will come? In abbreviations.
The abbreviation is
See, we are uttering the each letter separately. WIPO. When you utter the letter separately, the abbreviation is called initialism.
yes.
But we are not pronouncing SAUT. But how you are pronouncing?
WIPO.
Now I am speaking but SAUT. Can you pronounce like that? SAUT.
S.
AUT.
S.
Did you understand my question first?
No.
But when you know, why don't you say no? I will give the explanation to you. What I wrote, could you see it? I will magnify it. Did you see what I wrote?
Yeah, sauti.
But can you pronounce SAUT?
SAUT.
Can you pronounce like that?
SAUT.
Mishimiwa, we never pronounce SAUT. What do you do? South, we will say.
Okay.
Why will you say South? Even though there are initials are there. SAUT. But we are not pronouncing as individual letters because we are pronouncing as a word format. South. And SOUT is a acronym. It is not a initialism. That's I want to convey. SOUT is a
acronym.
It is not a
initialism.
What is initialism? WIPO. What is SEDAC?
What?
SEDAC.
SADC.
Acronym. What is the full form of SEDAC? Kamata. You don't know what is the full form of SEDAC? Yes? Najwa sijui.
I know it, but just I forgot, but I know it. Sadex.
Now read. It is given.
Means
SEDAC, what is the full form? SEDAC. Is SEDAK SEDAC or SADOC?
Sadex. Sadex.
Southeastern Organization.
Yeah, I'm just.
Southeast Eastern Organization. What is that? SADOCK SEDAC or
Yeah.
SADC? No. It is not. So what I want to say is it is a acronym. That's I want to impress on you. Is it clear?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, now let us go. A living body of knowledge passed on from generation to generation within a community. Traditional knowledge is the know-how, skills and practices developed within the community, forming a part of its cultural identity and which is passed through the generations. So even the traditional healers, they do have some community. Who are the most community in the traditional healers? Maganga. Which community will have such a generation together? The traditional medicine they will practice from forefathers to the grandchildren. Which community in Tanzania?
Masai.
Masai people, they are the traditional healers, and you know there are a lot of even herbals, even mafuta, they will sell in the market. And these people are having the knowledge and they got it from their forefathers. But there is no protection for their knowledge. If somebody wants to, they know they will exploit the knowledge and they will make his own medicine. So despite the fact that there is still not an accepted definition of the traditional knowledge, it is possible to ascertain that it embraces the knowledge itself as well as the traditional and cultural expressions, and which distinctive signs and symbols associated with the TK are included. There is a signs are there is a symbols are there, and there are even stones, stones, a colorful stones, also a good for the health. They will make it out. Which stone is good to you, there you can embed it in your ring and you can wear it. So these are all the traditional knowledge they do have it. That is the result of an intellectual activity in the traditional context. It is nothing but an intellectual activity it is, but in a traditional way, in a scientific way. So the best way to drink water, what is the best way to drink water? In a glass?
In?
What is the best way to drink water in a glass? From a glass?
I'm just thinking how the best way to drink water.
Yeah, in your house, how do you drink water?
Yeah, of course, the best way to drink water is to put in a cup and drink that water, and
By
not drink from the
standing, by
bottle.
sleeping, by walking, by sitting.
By sitting.
Why by sitting? Why not standing?
I think this is a traditional that you have been seeing practically people that are just doing this, and now it just it has been as a culture.
It is writing, it is a traditional, it is a scientific way of drinking the water. You sit, hold the glass with the right hand, depending upon the which hand that you use it, and keep one hand down so that it may not fall down. Hold with one hand and raise it, and you drink in one gulp or three gulps, in one breath or three breaths. The reason they say take at least three breaths and sip it. Don't pour directly from the mouth, like pouring like a bomba. Is it clear?
Yes.
Sipping, sip means you have to draw through your mouth. You draw it, then you have to make it out. Like sipping, you draw with your mouth when you sip it. Of course, sipping means the hot we will sip it pole pole, slowly, slowly. So why this is means even drinking water also a scientific method would be there where the traditionally followed by the people and it comes over there, but it is nothing but a scientific method of drinking. Is it clear?
Yes.
Then traditional knowledge may be found in several contexts, including the agriculture, science, or even in medicine. There are no limits to the possibility and the knowledge passed on within the generation. It can be an example to the modern society. Indeed, there are several examples of the traditional knowledge, particularly in Africa. The importance of the traditional knowledge in Africa, the rationale or rational farming and practiced in Tanzania is an example of an indigenous farming system involving the pits surrounded by the four ridges and steep slopes to plant the cereals on the rotational basis. Do you know what is the rotational basis plantation?
Yeah.
Farming,
I
crop. You should not use the land for the same crop like a paddy, michele. Sometimes we can
Yes.
use for the nini, muhindi, muhindi or mahindi.
Yes. Yeah. Maize.
Maize, you can use for the cassava, you can use for the paddy,
Yes.
you can use for the other cereals. You change and rotate the crops because each crops needs certain strength from the earth. So at that instance, you can use the fertilizers, but not the fertilizers of the chemical, but use the cow dung and goat dung. And sometimes the people use the tank silt, lower bottom silt, they use it because it's good in retaining the water content. That's why we say black cotton soil. Najua black cotton soil. Black, you
Black.
see, cotton, pamba, soil, earth,
Yes.
which is in black in color. And it is a chip chipe. Chica. Najua chica.
No.
Chica means nini mud. Tope in Kiswahili.
Ma-
Tope.
Okay. Okay.
It's a slippery, especially the black soil when it rains. But when you compare with the red soil, it's not a chip. It's not a slippery. So now, during the rainy season, the pits act as a reservoir, preventing the destruction of the cultivated slopes and caused by the rain. So the people will construct a small tanks, ponds, so the rainwater will hold there and they can be used for the irrigation. Even the rainwater from the roof, people are storing for cultivation of the bamia. Najua bamia?
Yes.
Sema Kiingereza. Sema Kiingereza.
I don't remember.
Lady fingers,
Okay.
brinjals, potato, farming, michicha, greens. You can use in the backyard cultivation by storing the roof water. So in Kenya, indigenous peoples have been successfully managed. Why Kenya? In many parts of the Africa. Throughout the year, and the risk and impact of the natural variability and extreme weather by way of, but still 5 minutes are there, by way of growing the traditional crop varieties over a single high yield monocropping system. Instead of making the only one high yield monocropping, mono means, what is meant by mono? M-O-N-O.
I don't know.
Moja.
What? What? Pardon?
Mono means moja, only solo. You know solo song and chorus songs? Solo song means pekyakya singing. Chorus means many people singing.
Okay.
Najua sijui.
You know it.
Okay, so monocropping means single cropping system. Instead of using the single cropping system, you use the rotational cropping system. So Bushbuckridge in South Africa has many traditional healers and that provide a primary healthcare services for people in this region and has the knowledge about the different types of the local medicinal plants. Who? Bushbuckridge in South Africa. It is one of a clan, I believe, the place where the people use many traditional healers for the first aid in South Africa. And region have the knowledge about the different types of the local medical plants which they use and develop. And see, who are these people?
Masai.
Ki kya do mein? Ki kya do mein? Suji, sema Suji. Okay, many other examples could have been referred, and the importance of the traditional knowledge in Africa has been subject of numerous studies. Dr. Chika Ijnia and Isibo, a researcher, a teacher, and a published author, prominent advocate for the indigenous knowledge in Africa. Najwa, Dr. Chika Ijnia, Isiobu. Najwa sijui. Participant, are you sleeping? Participants, are you sleeping? Say no. Nini matatizo. Are you hearing me? There is a matatizo. Okay, and this is a man who is an advocate and he is a permanent member and he is having the knowledge and the indigenous knowledge and he wrote the books also. He is one of the view that the acknowledgement of the significance of the Africa indigenous knowledge is a key to the continent's advancement. Her book, of course, her book means she's a female. Indigenous knowledge and education in Africa explores the possibilities of an education based on the indigenous and traditional generated knowledge so that the learners are able to immediately contact their education with their lived reality. So, Eugenia Isiobuyor, referring to the TED Talk and expression, the ability of the Africans to transform the continent by acknowledging the significance of the indigenous knowledge, IK, in all fields of the human endeavor. Timothy, are you there? Timothy, are you there? Namuzungumzo. Unmute and speak. Zar matatizo. So, we will deal it in the tomorrow class also, next class also. Please inform the other people, those who are classmates, to attend my class. If you have any problem, bring to my notice. And the way, if you come also physically, the way I will teach the same mode. And But if you don't come also, I will say, teach the same mode, which will be the helpful to you. If you did not understand anything, please ask me and I will repeat it so that you could understand it. Asante sana, sikiliza darasa. Mungu akubariki na kukulinda.